Hey folks, welcome back to Hopped Up Beer Review. Today we're going to go visit our good friends at Other Half Brewing again. This one's from Brooklyn, New York. We're going to try the TDH Vapor Rings. Stick around, this one will be fun.
Vapor rings, you keep drawing me in. Vapor rings, I fall, then I spin.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing. We are back. Welcome back. There's Jay, there's Andy in the attic. What are we going to drink today?
It's called TDH Vapor Rings. It's by Other Half. I'm sure Andy's going to tell us all about it. The TDH, I'm sure, stands for Triple Dry Hop.
I think that's a good guess.
I'm pretty sure too.
But I'm sure it's a variant of the original. There we go.
There's an original.
The original is just called Vapor Rings.
Yep. But anytime you can dry hop or triple dry hop, that's even better. So, cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Rather yummy. Get you a good old pull.
One of those things where I could say I really want to get a mouthful of that.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Well, so TDH Vapor Rings is an Imperial Oat Cream IPA. Same as with the original Vapor Rings. The difference is TDH Vapor Rings being triple dry hop. The original Vapor Rings is DDH. It's double dry hop, but it's only called Vapor Rings. The original Vapor Rings is part of the Other Half Classic series, whereas the TDH Vapor Rings is part of their Munchies series. This uses 2-row malts, wheat, and oats, and a variety of hops that include Citra, Cryo, Galaxy, and Nelson Sauvin. And it also adds milk sugar. It has notes of candied guava, orange, passion fruit, and white wine, and the reference of Vapor Rings for haze lovers. It's haze for days. 8.4%, same as regular Vapor Rings is 8.4%. It uses similar hops too. And yet another Other Half from Other Half Brewing, Brooklyn, New York, regional brewery founded in 2014. We've covered them a lot, so I'm not going to continue going into the.
So
I want the whole spill.
No. But you said it was part of the Munchie series, right?
Yeah, that they so on their I went on their site to look up the two different ones.
Yeah.
And they had Vapor Rings as part of their classic series, and then this is part of their Munchie series.
I wonder which one, because they did the latest Munchie series that we had. I don't know if we reviewed anything from that one, but have we?
I don't know, because I get confused. Yeah, I get confused because so many of their beers are named after foods.
Yeah,
like vegetables and fruits, and then.
So the latest ones that I had from them at the Munchies, when I visited there, they had a hop density or hop density high density hop charged. That's what it was. Cabbage. And then they had a high density hop charged broccoli, and those were outstanding. And they did cheddar the same, but their series was breakfast the latest. So they had one was called deviled eggs, one was called bacon, but all great beers as always.
I don't. I mean, hearing deviled eggs is a beer that just I don't know, just doesn't make me
It's
think I want to
delicious.
try it. I'm sure it's great, but
Oh,
I think
we
I
have some
may
beers
have
coming
one
up
left.
that the name doesn't make you want to try it. So Ben, one of our first other halves, I believe, one of our first was Mylar
Mylar
bags,
bags.
and you didn't like the can art. What's your take on this can art? If you saw this, is this one of those like, I wouldn't pick that up?
I don't think I would. I think there's just not enough on it. I mean, and I guess really the thought is if I'm looking at a bottle shop, right, and there's all these different beers, this to me is not going to stand out as something I need to get if there's a lot of stuff there I've never had. If I go to my
Let's
bottle
say,
shop where
yeah,
where there's very little that I haven't had, then this would stand out. It'd be the opposite effect. But
you
some
take
place,
all the new ones.
yeah, some place I've never been that has a whole bunch of beer I've never seen. This is not going to stand out to me necessarily.
So when I was there at other half and standing in front of the cooler, I take little pictures and I kind of send them to you guys. And Andy's like, "Get that one," and I'm like, "Okay, yeah." I was with you. I looked at the can. I'm like, "Yeah, it's the one Andy picked for us to try this time." But I looked at the rating of it and everything that was said, and yeah, I think it was the right choice.
I saw that TDH. I was just like,
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then why don't you go first, Andy?
okay, I will. I like it. It's got the New Zealand hops in it, Nelson's Oven, and it's triple dry hops. I'm thinking off the top of my head, I don't know how many triple dry hop that I knew of that we had in the past, and I always like something that's double dry hop. So now that I know that it's something has been triple dry hopped, I really like it. This was easy to drink, especially the first few sips. I was trying to inhale it, and it's the depth of it, the creaminess, thickness, and after a couple of big gulps, it's like, now I need to slow down because I'm feeling a little full from taking so fast. But it is still great. Sipping, gulping. This is an easy drinker. The flavors come out. I definitely get the orange and a little bit of the wine taste to it. It's wonderful. 8.5.
Jay, what do you think? Or have you had this before?
I have not. I actually have another one, so I'm super excited about that. I held off on this, which you should be proud of me.
I am.
This is, like you said, Andy, it does not drink like it's 8.4. It just goes down smooth and easy. It's creamy, pillowy. It's juicy. I mean, juice and more juice. You got the orange, you got the wine. The guava was a little bit on that first sip or two, maybe. I'm not so sure about the passion fruit, but God, this is a great beer. I'm gonna give it a 9. I really like it.
All right. So definitely creamy all day long. 100%. And definitely, like you guys said, I get a lot of that citrus. And I do get the wine, and I don't care for the wine as much as you guys do. So, I mean, for me, from another half beer, this one's not going to be one of my favorites. I don't like it as much as you guys do, because I just don't like that wine taste on the back end. I still think it's very easy to drink, though. It's a good beer. I just don't like it at the level that you guys do.
Understood.
I'm going to give it a 7.5. I think it's it's the creaminess to me alone is the best part. But if it didn't have that wine, I could agree with you guys on the back end. I don't like it. And I think that's, I think we've had, there's been another IPA we've had that had a similar flavor. So I'm wondering if it's a similar hop that we've had, to that I didn't like it for the same reason. Just not a wine guy.
It's got a good mixture of hops in there, like Andy said. I mean,
Yeah.
What, 5 or 6?
Yep. 7.5 for me.
You know who'd probably like it? Your wife.
I'm sure she would. I'll go give her a sip and see what she thinks. What you guys think? And if you're watching, I'll put it down in the comments too. She gives us an idea. And then maybe she'll replace me on the show, and these two guys can do Hopped Up Beer Review with her.
It's like the Finer Things Club.
What do you say? What do you know? That's going to be an 8.2 for the Vapor Ringz triple dry hopped, or is it triple? It's TDH Vapor Ringz, right?
TDH Vapor Ringz.
Yeah, I'm saying that wrong. So from Other Half, definitely a beer. If you like IPAs, you like white wine, I'd say this is one you should go out and seek. The can art might be hard to pick out of a lineup, but hey, I think it's worth looking for. So let us know if you've had it and leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you thought about it. Or you can hop on into our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server. It is a chat room. Links are down below in the description. We also got some links for some merch. And then lastly, be sure to like, subscribe, cheers that notification bell. That would help us out, and we would definitely appreciate it. For Andy and the Attic and Jay, I am Ben. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Vapor rings, vapor rings. You keep drawing me in. Vapor rings, vapor rings. I fall, then I spin.